All right, guys. So you all voted, and this is the video you voted to watch. We're going a little bit of an interesting direction here. The other day when we were watching the Ethan react to Jake Doolittle's hit piece against him, which was weird that that video did so well for me. That you guys watched me react to somebody else react to another video that I've already reacted to. Whatever. Anyway, he brought up this like weird thing that Jake Doolittle did 2 years ago, where he called out Charli D'Amelio and the D'Amelios for money because they didn't pay him to be a photo person. And I was like, wait, I vaguely remember that situation. And it turns out I covered this 2 years ago on my excuse me, on my old main channel, which I've switched now to a Papa Got Clips channel. Okay, so you might want to go subscribe to that. It's doing pretty well. We just got a short with 5 million views. What a meant to be wear. Anyway, I covered it and I called it Charli D'Amelio under fire for not paying entitled 20-year-old. So that's crazy. So I want to watch what I had to say more than watch what because I mean, I'm obviously going to be more educated on this topic from 2 years ago than now. So we're going to switch it up. As you can see, I look a lot more handsome now. All right. Praise the gooning gods. So let's see what I had to say about this supposed apparent entitled 20-year-old. Let's see how based I am. All right. So somebody sent me this video called Charli D'Amelio's team won't pay me for my work. I don't know what kind of work this guy does. What I do know is Charli D'Amelio, apparently he does a lot of he does a lot of call out stuff. He complains about it. Hey, me too, right? Emilio has all that Dunkin' Donuts cold brew coffee money, so she should be able to pay this guy for whatever he did for her. I don't know. Let's watch. I will say I did try the Dunkin' Donuts cold brew, and I will also say that it's a good drink. It would actually taste pretty good. And one of the reasons why I think is because it's so simple, like Charli. So I'm just curious.
I'm Jake Doolittle. If you don't know, a lot of press and rumors have come out about me that I would like to clarify. I would like it to be known that there's a huge difference between...
I haven't heard anything about you. What are you talking about?
The D'Amelio family and Charli and the D'Amelio team. The issue that I have has nothing to do with Charli or the family. Charli and Heidi have been nothing but polite to me. The issue that I have...
So why are you making this video?
With the D'Amelio team. I was seeing a lot of stuff online saying that I was a grown adult attacking a 17-year-old. And I want it to be known, behind the 17-year-old, there is a team of people watching everything on social media that is being done for or
against. Where are these allegations or whatever you're talking about, Jake Doolittle? I haven't seen I couldn't even Google anything. There's nothing that exists. There's not a single article. Let me address the allegations I've created. There is this picture on his Instagram of Charli, though. Oh, okay. Is that Charli? Is this Charli D'Amelio? Yeah, I think it is. I think Charli it is. New York, 2019. It's weird. That is just weird. Why? There's a lot of pictures of you and Charli. I find it weird. Hopefully, there's some context that clears this up. Well, the context is that the photographer, Papa Guy. What the hell's wrong with you?
So I guess if you don't know the full story, I will start from the beginning. In December of 2019, I went to Connecticut to take photos for Charli. I had contacted Charli and Heidi. Heidi had responded.
Who's Heidi,
Charli
Mom?
was an influencer, of course, but it wasn't to the point that it is now. I would say she maybe had 1 to 2 million followers on TikTok. Don't quote me on that. But I thought that her content was great, and I thought it would be...
Why? Why'd you think your content was great? All she did was like... dances. I mean, she's fine. Charli's of all the celebrities, I think Charli's like decent. She's a more normal person. My wife we watched her Hulu thing. I watched one episode and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Then I watched the second episode and I was like, oh, it's just the same as the first episode. And I stopped watching it. But like, she seems like a normal person. One of the more normal content creators. So
be beneficial for me to have an introduction early on in her career. The photo shoot went great. The photos turned out great. After the photo shoot, I was asked by their manager to send what I agreed to as photo rights for the photos that were taken. I'm adding...
Yo, her mom looks like a pretty traditional conservative. I think, AKA hot as fuck. No, okay. Only 40. I was thinking 49. She really only 49? Wow, God bless her. How old's Dixie? 22? Okay. All right. This is the research we needed. Okay, I guess she had the kid at 29. I guess that's not bad. Okay.
The emails.
Let's look at these emails. Jake Doolittle. I just hate your fucking name, Jake. I just finished editing the photos and I thought I'd reach out about some photo rights. I would like full usage of photos that you guys approve, social media, website, portfolio, etc. I will not sell the photos. You will be able to post the photos at your pleasure on your platform. I would like to credit in the photos I posted. I really appreciate being tagged in the photo and caption. If you decide to sell any for any reason, I would like to be notified beforehand so that we can work something out. What the fuck? It's hard for me to read this. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna. Hi, Jake. Thank you so much for your time working with Charlie this weekend. Both Charlie and Heidi really enjoyed whatever. Working with you. We're excited to see the images and we agreed to the rights usage. What I find weird, you know what's weird about that to me is that like he apparently already took the pictures, but then they're negotiating a contract afterwards. Yeah. Why? That seems weird to me. Like this is the kind of stuff that you would do before anybody took a single picture. I don't really get it.
I would ignore all the chit chat and stuff. The parts that are super important to me right now is where I say, if you decide to sell the photos for any reason, I would like to be notified beforehand so that we can work something out.
That's just so weird to me. I just finished editing the photos and I thought I'd reach out about the photo rights. I would like full usage of my photos that you guys approve, social media, website, portfolio, etc. I will not sell the photos. You'll be able to whatever. If you decide to sell photos for any reason, the photos, I would like to be notified beforehand so they can work something out. That's just so weird to me. Why would they do that with somebody? Why would they have that much interaction with somebody who took photos for them? It doesn't really make any sense.
Decide to sell the photos for any reason, I would like to be notified beforehand so that we can work something out.
Who cares? What do you mean? This is so weird. This doesn't really make any sense to me. So he took pictures a year and a half or 2 years ago, and now he wants to get paid because they used one of the pictures. Like you should have. This doesn't make any sense. No one in their right mind would hire a photographer and then like use their pictures later on and then pay commission. Like what's the point of hiring a fucking photographer? That'd be like if I made wedding photos and then like a year and a half later I decided to use it on like a social media platform where I made $1 million and like, well, hey, I'd like some of that money. It's like, what? This doesn't make any sense to me. This goes against like any reasonable business deal. I'm pretty sure there's laws in place that like protect you from unreasonable business deals. It's just bizarre to me.
Then I got a very polite email back saying
I agree with
that both Charlie and Heidi enjoyed working with
Thank you so much. Oh wait, we already watched
me,
that. Yeah.
and that they agreed to the rights, usages, and terms.
Maybe you could put the things up here next time, Doolittle, you fucking asshole, so I don't have to like it's you put them at the bottom of the screen. Like I pause the video and I have to watch the search. True. Thank you so much for your time working with Charlie last weekend. Both Charlie and Heidi really enjoyed working with you. We're excited to see the images and agree to the rights, usages, terms listed above. Okay, whatever.
I very clearly in my email said that I will not sell them, but if they decide to sell them, I would like to be notified so that I can get paid. This photo shoot was for an
I guess that's kind of fair.
Instagram post. The D'Amelio family and the whole team got
Why didn't you get paid in the first place?
Photos of Charlie.
It is weird though. I mean, I guess they agreed to it though. So maybe he's not so much in the wrong.
Showcasing her dance ability, and in return, I got a social media post out of it.
Okay, there you go. You got paid, asshole. I don't understand.
Kid
so,
Catastrophe
Super Brion, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Papa, check out Death Must Die. It's Hades plus versus.
Oh, maybe. Okay, interesting. Charlie was a smaller content creator at like 1 million, right? She's compared to now, she's like 100 and something million. And they paid him in like through a shout out on social media. I guess. I mean, if they agreed to the terms or whatever, you know, I guess they have to pay him. Yeah. And then he seems to not have done anything. It just seems so weird that they would even agree to that. But with it. Like, I can scroll down to, like, pictures of Charlie a little bit. I'm going to pass them already because I'm an idiot. What, am I just like, okay, this is from 41 weeks ago. Like, you barely post on your Instagram. Like, I don't understand. Over 150 million views on YouTube. Wait, what? What does this mean?
So my last video...
Shut up. Okay. You have 27,000 views on YouTube. What are you talking about? I'm so confused right now. Over 150 million views. What is this guy? Is this guy insane? Like, it seems like he completely threw away his photography business. He just stopped taking pictures 12 weeks ago. Is this Curtis Connor, it looks like? Did he take a picture of Curtis Connor? Or was it his parents? I don't know. It kind of looks like Curtis Connor, though. And, like, maybe Gabby Henn. Those parents. What the fuck? Dude, this is just dumb.
All knowing that I would not get compensated for any of it unless they were to sell the photos.
Not really. You were just kind of like, hey, I'd like to this, that, and the other thing. It's been fucking a year, bro.
Later on in April of 2020, I signed a work for hire agreement with the D'Amelio family. They own everything that I do after signing this contract. I had only done consistent work for the D'Amelio.
608 super chatted $4.99. Vampire Survivors is my fav game. Also, have a good day, Papa.
I love you. Thank you. Oh, what do you say?
Own everything. Later on in April of 2020, I signed a work for hire agreement with the D'Amelio family. They own everything that I do after signing this contract. I had only done consistent.
Oh, okay. So you signed that contract. Gotcha. So it sounds like, was it like a retroactive contract? that would also encompass like everything that you've already done for them? Because that would make sense for them to want to reorient the deal moving forward so that they had like more ownership over the things that he was doing.
Work for the D'Amelios between April and July of 2020.
So far, you took pictures of them for free, and then they hired you to do more pictures? It sounds like you could have maintained a business if you had kept it up, but you linked an Instagram that's completely dormant. You haven't posted in 4 months.
From July to December, I would text my contact with the family bi-weekly, wondering if there's anything that I can do to help them with their content. I never got any response from that, and just assumed that
Probably
the relationship between
I guess they didn't want to use your services any longer.
Myself and the D'Amelio team was over. On December 1st of 2020, there was a post on Charlie D'Amelio's Instagram account.
So excited to announce my first ever book, Essentially Charlie. It's officially published. I have been waiting so long to share this with you guys and can't wait for you to give it a read. It's all about ways to stay positive while navigating social media. I hope you all love it as much as I enjoyed writing it for you guys. Order a copy. You didn't write that, Charlie. Shut up.
Account saying that she had just published
tips for posting on social media. Have a reasonably wealthy family.
Her first book. I had absolutely no clue that my photos were in this book until a friend screenshotted and sent me the post.
Well, it doesn't seem to matter though, because what I just heard, if I heard it correctly, was that they had hired him. He said, "Hey, here's a work agreement. Talk to me anytime you want to sell stuff," which is kind of weird. They agreed to it, and then they made a new contract where they said like, "Hey, we're going to hire you again, but like everything that you do for us, we own." So, you know, part of the reason they might have even hired him is just to, you know, set the record straight on that older stuff. But like, okay.
Post asking if these were my photos and had I been compensated or credited. Right away, I bought the book on Kindle to look through, see how many photos.
They didn't even give you a free book? Shit.
Mine were used and if I was credited. 2 of my photos were used, the one here and the one here, and I was credited in the back of the book. I'll get into this later.
Oh, cool. That would be pretty cool, man. Okay, you got credited. Wait, what? Why? Wait, so what's the problem? So far, this seems pretty fine.
But a credit means nothing when the work was taken from you initially. At first,
what are you talking about? Your email was like, notify me if you use it because I'd like to get paid. Like, what? Dude, stop.
I was super excited that my photos were in a book. As funny as it is, I purchased this book on Kindle and then went to my nearest bookstore.
I'm just like, am I misunderstanding the second agreement that they had?
Me on that.
Am I misunderstanding that second agreement? Because it sounds like, whatever, I can't spell right. Oh, did he remove this video? He might have removed his video.
Quote me on that. But I purchased the hardcover copy just so that I could see my name in a book in a store.
You could have just looked at it in the store. You know, did you seem a little obsessed, dude?
Over time, past the first week of excitement and searching around stores trying to find my name, I started to realize that my photos were being used without my permission and against the previous agreement that we had had. I've been seeing a lot of...
What was their response to what you had said to them?
Comments asking why I have waited till now to say anything. Here's what I've done since December to September. I
really want to make sure you can't add royalties to a contract after giving them the rights to me. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Thing that I can do December in
So my last... That's what I'm trying to understand, because it sounds like he did... There's 2 contracts that happened. We're excited to see the images. We'll get the rights. We agree the rights. So I don't have to like... I really just want to make sure I understand this. We just finished edging to the photos, Jake. Right, Jake, we just finished edging to your photos. We'll be all good. No, but just to be clear, it seems like the first thing that they did that's weird... hey, look, it's Mario. Okay. I just finished editing the photos and I thought I'd reach out about photo rights. I would like full usage of my photos that you guys approve. Social media, website, portfolio, etc. I will not sell the photos. You will be able to post the photos at your pleasure on any platform. I would like to be credited in the photo I posted. I would really appreciate being tagged in the photo and the caption at Jake Doolittle on Instagram. If you decide to sell the photos for any reason, I would like to be notified beforehand so that we can work something out. All right, that's super vague. Working something out's really vague. I'm assuming that the intention is like money, obviously. Hi, Jake. Thank you so much for working with Charlie last weekend. Both Charlie and Heidi really enjoyed working with you. We're excited to see the images, and we agree to the right. Okay, the rights usages and your terms listed above. Yeah, that's pretty much nothing. I mean, from a legal standpoint, it's like I would like to be contacted. That's not very assertive, so I don't think that anything stands there.
Is where.
Well, hey, now I just want to know about this updated contract. Like, I can scroll down. This is from 41 weeks ago. Like, you barely post on your Instagram. Like, parents?
Unless they were to sell the photos.
Not really. You were just kind of like, hey, if I'd like to this, that, and the other thing. It's been fucking a year, bro.
Later on in April of 2020, I signed a work-for-hire agreement with the D'Amelio family.
Okay. Here's what I want to re-listen to here. Or at 25% speed.
All right.
All right. I'm just kidding. I'm being the whole goose. All right. This, that, and the other thing. It's been fucking a year, bro.
Later on in April of 2020, I signed
later on,
a work-for-hire agreement with the D'Amelio family. They own everything that I do after signing this contract.
Gotcha. They own everything that he does after signing the contract. That says to me that this was like kind of a retroactive deal as well. Hey, we're going to hire you more, but just so you know, we're going to set the terms straight. Everything that you make for us and have made for us is like ours, but we're going to pay you for it. Cool.
I had only done consistent work for the D'Amelios between April and July.
Gotcha. So that sums it up for me. So there's really nothing to complain about. That's probably one of the reasons why they hired him, was to get like full, clear ownership of the stuff beforehand. Because, like who wants to be in a weird, like in between, like, oh, you made pictures for us however long ago, and guess what? I own them forever. It's just weird. And I don't know why you'd ever have that expectation unless you're trying to milk the fuck out of like the little bit of work that you've ever done. Wait, this is like 9 months later, 10 months later? Dude. Like, what? Not only did they use a picture that you made for them like a year before they made the book, but now it's like another year later, and now you're complaining about it?
College and graduated. And then after that, I had 2 major knee surgeries where I couldn't walk for a month and a half each due to my previous battle with Lyme disease. I had always said small things between that time, like, hey.
My previous battle? What is he not battling with it anymore?
Did you know that Charli D'Amelio's team used my photos without permission? This is not a
They had permission. They got you to sign a contract that says that they own it. What is he talking about?
new thing. It is new that I'm able to speak about it publicly and
Why you couldn't speak with your knees hurting? God says so he needs money. Yeah, it sounds like it.
have people hear what I'm saying. On June 4th of 2021, I contacted the
It seems like this guy just kind of gets into this loop of calling people out that don't want to work with him anymore, or don't really want to work with him in general that he wanted to work with. So like Ethan, then this Charli D'Amelio. I wonder if there's anybody else. Curtis Connor! Curtis! Protect yourself!
Team to see if anyone was interested in continuing to work with me or have a photo shoot or a video shoot in the future. I heard.
And they're like, nah, we kind of need you to stand, and your knees aren't too good. So we're going to pass on that. Jake Doolittle.
Nothing. I sent a follow-up, and then
Well, why would they? You haven't continued your career as a photographer based on what I've seen in your Instagram, so why would they want to work with somebody who doesn't even do the job they claim to want to do? I don't understand it. True that. And now they're more famous, and they can get better work. Like, it doesn't really make any sense. Like, this is a portfolio for you. This is building a portfolio. You're the one who gave it up. Like, I don't understand.
went public. The tweets that I had sent out had initially gotten 3 likes per tweet. Never did I think that this would become a news story. I woke up this morning and my doctor for the last 17 years, who has seen me in and out of wheelchairs, texted my
He's gotta be sick of you.
My phone number saying that he saw something on Snapchat.
My doctor. I've been in and out of wheelchair. That's like so irrelevant to this situation. You know what I mean? It's just like, who cares that you've been in and out of a wheelchair? I mean, it sucks, but what does it have to do with Charli D'Amelio? What are you doing? You know
that Charli had used my photos without permission. It has gotten so big.
Well, she had permission. You're just upset about it.
And I had no clue that it would become this.
I haven't seen anything about this anywhere.
I should have known that a small photographer going up against a large media conglomerate like the D'Amelio team.
Yeah, Mama Guts says I like his language, really trying to gain sympathy. Oh yeah, this guy's the underdog. This is a hero of your own story. Like, this is a hero of my own balls.
Would not go well. But I'm 20 years old. I made a stupid mistake, and now I have to back up what I said with proof. Last week.
Well, you didn't have any.
A tweet was put on Dixie D'Amelio's account asking for questions for her iHeartRadio show. And I retweeted that and
when are you going to pay me?
Replied with, can I have compensation for your sister using my photos in her book without permission?
Well, she had permission, just to be clear.
The one that really took off was Charli D'Amelio.
Did Ethan eat this up too? Did Ethan Klein eat this up? Because my understanding is that he was like all over this and he was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. That's what he, that's the what I got out of that. Dude, this is actually annoying the shit out of me. I want to look that up too. Next Saturday, you'll get the answers to my questions you're sending in my iHeart. Okay. Can I have compensation? Why did you blur out the likes on it? Jake Doolittle, you douchebag.
Using my photos in her book without permission. The one that really took off was Charli D'Amelio tweeted, I can't think about anything but having wings right now. Teenager tweet. I responded with, I can't think of anything but the millions you made off of my photos.
Bro, I want you to understand something. If she didn't use your photos, her book would have made just as much money. Like, yeah, absolutely. Like you Like, dude, come on. What? Like, it's not even like your photos didn't make or break her book at all. They were just. You can't tell which Papa got speaking, dude. Come on, what's fucked up? Wow, incredible.
And then you said she posted on Instagram one of your photos recently.
It was December 1st. It's her holding up. Her book, and then she in the next slide over my photo.
Okay, it's funny that Ethan even gave this guy money because based on his own video, it's clear that he was compensated properly. So like, oh, okay, well we own these photos now, so we're gonna use them. That was it. Like, come on.
I believe that there was a lot of money made off of those photos. Knowing what influencers get paid per Instagram post, the fact that that was used as a promotional photo for the book, and then 2 photos in the book that sold more copies than I could ever imagine.
Like, bro, I understand why you'd want to generate some hype around like your contribution to the book, but like, for what reason? You're not even. It doesn't even seem like you want to do anything. It doesn't even seem like you want to like continue this career in photography. It's just all about how much money you want.
From there, I tweeted because Charlie stands were responding to me upset, claiming that I was making everything up. I posted something that said for proof/context. There was a screenshot of the post that Charlie had made of my photo, which I had agreed.
Okay, great. She's credited you.
And then a screenshot of the photo of my photo in the book. That took off. People started retweeting it and liking it. And then that's where TikTok drama accounts started to run with it. I started to get a lot of backlash saying that I was making this up. I should have expected that because this is such a young demographic.
I should have expected that because I have Lyme disease and I'm a victim.
I should have known.
Bro, you are a young demographic, bro. There's like no legal standing here. This is so dumb.
That if I say anything bad about somebody's idol,
it's such a brain dead take to be like, your audience is young, so I win. That's what he's saying. Is he saying that? Why the fuck do I think that? He's like, you guys, bro.
Because this is such a young demographic, to get a lot of backlash saying that I was making this up.
Oh yeah, he is saying that. I'm dumb.
This team, it was going to come.
Why would I ever question myself? I'm incredible.
Back on me always. Then I tweeted me when I never got paid for my photos.
Oh, me when I'm ruining my career by constantly calling people out.
To take off more. And then I tweeted
for not working with me more. Unlike Papa God, who calls people out for fun. Okay.
LOL, I feel like people are misconstruing what I'm saying. Nobody asked to use my photos. I was never told the photos.
Yes, they don't need to ask it because they already got permission for the contract that you admitted that you signed after the fact that says they own everything that you do for them.
This would be in my book. A credit in
like, it's not really uncommon for... This is what happened. From what he's told us, he worked for him for a little bit. They had a... weird business arrangement. I guess he made photos for them. He didn't get paid for the first few ones that he made, but he just wanted crediting. This is when she was a smaller content creator with only like 1 million followers, which is not a lot on TikTok. You can't really make a lot of money off that, especially back then. Then as they grew up to like more, they continued to hire him for actual money, but they made a contract that's more explicit about what they do and don't own, which is everything that he's ever done for them. That's it. That's the whole conversation. Now they used a video or a picture that he had made for them, but they own it. And he doesn't like that. So he's upset.
The book means nothing when they don't have your permission.
They do have your permission. I just want to see something.
Currently, any.
Okay. I don't know how the fuck we just got a Daniel Larson jump scare there. Get that guy out of my video. Dude, I just have such a problem with this because it's just dumb. Like, yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Let's just continue.
And I still stand by that. It's funny because the first...
No, this isn't the guy from Super Mega. That was Pethan Online. They look the same though. Listen, you hate to say it. You hate to give Sneeko any credit, but he is right that there does seem to be a theme of the way that some of these people look and the way that some of these people act. So, thank you so much for the 7-month small gut Mahogany XD. Is this the first time meme still a thing? Yeah, I think so. Why?
First time that I heard
first time meme
from anybody at the D'Amelio team was when I tweeted, I honestly feel like my only option right now is to make a video about this.
So what he had said originally was, so first of all, we already talked about how weird the way that they did this was. Like, you generally don't do things like this. You usually will have a contract beforehand. But he said, I just finished editing the photos and I thought I'd reach out to you. And he already admitted that this was just for like clout. Like, he just did this for like a shout out, which just makes sense. I would like full usage of my photos you guys gave me, social media, website, portfolio, etc. I will not sell those photos. You'll be able to post those photos at your pleasure on a platform. I would like to be credited in the photo if posted. I would really appreciate being tagged in the photo, blah, blah, blah. if you decide to sell the photos, I would like to be notified beforehand so that we can work something out. Work something out is super like ambiguous.
It's very
and
vague,
it says, thank you so much for your time with Charlie. Both Charlie and Heidi really enjoyed working with you. We're excited to see the images and the rights terms about it. So like he seemed to have cut the email.
Damn, the worst thing is that Charlie had to meet this guy. How fucking cringe.
Also, but this is nothing. Like dude.
Like, yeah, there's really nothing going on in that email. It's not enough for anything. And again, I guess I missed this, but it seems that their follow-up work was retroactive and covered everything that they've ever done. So they own all of it, but they paid him for the follow-up work. That's what it seems like.
This doesn't make any conceivable sense. Like, doesn't really matter what you want because a normal business contract is negotiated before you do anything. So I guarantee that you guys worked something out beforehand. And they were like, "Yeah, we'll shout you out or whatever." And so King Connor put it. We'll shout you out or whatever. And whatever. And then you take the pictures. We'll shout you out if we use the picture or post it so that people know that you made it, like on your Instagram. And then after he finished the work that he already agreed to doing, he's like, "Oh, by the way, I have a couple of other things I'd like to do. Like, if you make money off of it, if you decide to sell the photos, I would like to be notified." Well, like,
I guess there's also a conversation to have that they didn't even sell the photos, right? Because they're using them themselves internally. But
first and foremost, like, it doesn't matter what you say after a contract is already made. But second of all, they didn't sell the photos technically. They sold a book. I wouldn't call that selling the.
Well, you probably would be considered selling photos, but since they might be like, "Oh, well, we didn't sell them because we're using them ourselves." But again, it seemed like they had the rights anyway.
I think you should understand how, like, you have no, like, honest claim here, and you have to know that. Like, it's not like they don't have lawyers that...
It seems like he pulled the video down, so he probably does know that.
They're going to nitpick and, like, be meticulous about this. You have no claim. You're just kind of a crybaby about it. And I feel like you should know this, and it's kind of stupid.
Tweets can only go so far. Instead of perfecting the ability to do long division, these kids are defending the most followed person in the world by asking me to KMS. There's so much people don't.
Kind of base of those kids.
No. And then I get
I feel like we know
kind of base of those kids.
everything.
Don't call me. Stop telling me I look like Beast Titan. Shut up.
Dumb.
Call from someone at the D'Amelio team asking me to delete all the posts, scaring me into not making a video saying more about it, and threatening to get lawyers involved if I keep spreading what they deem as false information.
Yeah, they're going to sue you. I don't really blame them for wanting to sue you for being annoying.
I got that call 2 days ago, flustered.
Hey, listen, suing people for being annoying is absolutely fucking based.
Your tears, and I deleted everything that has to do with Charlie D'Amelio or the team. I
probably smart.
should have known that if I deleted everything, it would make me look guilty. But when you're on the phone with someone from the D'Amelio team asking you to delete everything while you're on the phone with them,
yeah, saying that they're going to sue you because it's defamation, sure,
you do it
or something. No, you don't. And if it was me and I felt like I had a reasonable claim, I'd say no, fuck you, like sue me. I don't care. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Told me to never say anything bad about Charlie for the rest of my life, unless I have something super nice to say about her in a statement. And I do
kind of based. Good lawyers, I guess.
to admit, me making it seem like I was mad at Charlie D'Amelio or her family themselves was a wrong action to do. And yesterday, September 1st, start of the month, I think that everything is over. I know that I got screwed over by deleting the tweets, but I just wanted it to pass. And the press got a hold of it. I was reached out to by multiple publications asking if they could interview me about the situation. Multiple articles were written about the situation. A TikTok was released by one of the biggest drama TikTok accounts saying that I was in the wrong.
Oh shit, who is that?
But I think what caused the next thing to happen was this article. Charlie D'Amelio slammed by photographer for stealing his pictures for her book.
Let's see if we can find that.
Slammed for Ligma. Ligma balls. It cannot be damaged but disappears after reaching the current time limit.
Let's see if we can find this dumb article. It's so stupid. All right, here's the article. It's called Balls. Now you can see what it's called. I don't know what's wrong with me. TikTok queen Charlie D'Amelio has been accused of a photographer for using his photos on book. Charlie, yada, yada, yada.
Not funny.
Creator, blah, 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 boasting over 123 million.
Not funny.
Fortunately, Charlie's book is becoming a point of contention after the photographer named Jake Doolittle. Let's see if they linked you. Hey, look, Jake, they gave you a shout out. You know what would be great? If you actually were a photographer anymore, because then you could actually, platform your career off of this. But
that's a good point. This guy's kind of smart. I agree. I agree with that.
Seems like you have no interest in doing anything.
I agree with this guy. I agree with this guy. He's so smart.
Accused Charlie of making millions of the book, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? I feel like this is whatever. Doolittle went on to throw a bit of shade at Charlie. It's unclear whether promoting the photographer... What is this? What is Dexero.com? Like, what is this?
Oh, shit. Dexerdo? Dude, I've never heard of them before. I must have put them on the map with this video.
Okay, I mean... This seems like a fairly obscure news thing. I mean, like, fine, I'm not criticizing it. I'm just confused as to, like...
I wasn't that big back then? Damn. Crazy.
This is like small news, dude.
That does not
small
paint
news,
the
dude.
team out
Fuck
in good
you.
light, and therefore, once that article was released, in a span
Small
of 30
news,
minutes,
pussy.
I received 3 calls and 11 texts from the guy who called me the night before, threatening legal action. The contact at the D'Amelio.
Let's see what we got here. Okay.
Hey, Jake. Let's play a game of basketball, and I'll break those knees. Oh, wait. They're already broken.
If you've seen, but the press has started to pick up the story and accuse Charlie of things that aren't true, like using photos without rights. That's true. You gave for the rights to the photos. Here are some articles. Dextero, Charlie D'Amelio, Slam Photographer, International News, Geo News, whatever. It causes a lot of issues when there's false info out there. Charlie and I would be grateful if you could make a tweet or something stating that there was a misunderstanding and she didn't have the rights to the images. That seems to be true based on what he's already said. That you and Charlie are good and asking everyone to put this behind them. It's easier to hop on a call and discuss, let me know, or if it's easier. And before you post anything, send to me so we can be on the same page and make sure it serves the purpose to clear the air and not...
They're obviously threatening me, somebody who used to have Lyme disease and lupus and other different issues. They're ableists now. Hey, baby, let's pause. Are you going to go with your mother today? Yeah, we're probably going to go out. Yeah. Not add more drama to anybody. I'm here to talk if you want to call me. Actually, change the plans. Call me when you can. I don't want any stress on you. Thanks for deleting the tweets. Just want to confirm here, we aren't looking for any tweet or statement. Hope you have a good day and Again, thanks for taking the tweets down. Wait, that's really weird. Wait, what the fuck? Is this like Photoshop? What's happening here? Why does it say at the top that they were like, oh, could you make a tweet clear in the air? And then later it's like, just want to confirm we aren't looking for any tweets. I'm so confused about what's happening here. It must be like a lawyer. I think he said change of plans. Damn, I was fucking dumb as hell back then, bro. In contact. Whatever, this is fun.
Texted me saying that him and Charlie would be grateful if I could make a tweet or something stating that there was a misunderstanding and she did have the rights to use the images, that you and Charlie are good, and asking everyone to put this behind them. Before you post anything, send to me so we can be on the same page and make sure it serves the purpose to clear the air and not add more drama to anyone. And then he calls 2 times in a row and says, actually, change of plans. Call me when you can. I don't want any stress on you. Thanks for deleting the tweets. I don't want any stress on you, but here's 11 texts and 3 calls in the span of 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's their job to, talk to people who are full of shit, so...
And
I feel like, come on, you're reaching at this point. They wanted to get in contact with you because they don't want like Charlie's image to be unnecessarily damaged by like some bullshit ass claims, which they are. These are pretty bullshit ass claims, man. Bullshit. And then they made sure to be like, hey, listen, we're not trying to stress you out. We just want to clear this out. And you're like, but it's stressing me out. It's like, okay, well, that's your fucking problem.
Finally, this morning I woke up.
Well, yeah, because he's making them look like shit, and he's a no one, so they're probably just trying to shut him up. Yeah, I get that. I mean, it can be a little shitty to just try to silence somebody.
Now, if I do it, dude, I'm built differently.
But I mean, I feel like they're not even being rude. I would have been a dick. I mean, dude, can you knock it off? I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna say that.
To a Snapchat story about me, making it seem like I am clout chasing.
Totally,
I've been accused of clout chasing, being a.
What the fuck? Somebody called him a pedophile.
What? That's fucking hilarious. That's not hilarious. It's fucked up, dude.
How old is Charlie? She's 17 now. I feel like it's a little weird, but it's not that bad. I mean,
what is a little weird? What are you talking about?
It does seem like you're a little obsessed with it, though.
That part does seem true. But what are you talking about?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Wouldn't call you a pedo though, but definitely like a nerd. You're a nerd. What? Is this the right L?
I agree with the nerd statement.
I don't know which way L's go anymore.
Being told to kill myself. I've never received.
I'm assuming it's like 14-year-old. Bro, do you know how many times the 14-year-olds have told me to kill myself? It's at a point where it's just expected. Like, it's social media, bro.
If they don't do it, I get even more worried,
I'm not to tell you. It's funny to me now. It actually was always funny to me. I grew up in like the online toxic gaming center, so like I was desensitized to that before I even made content.
Absolutely.
Any kind of hate like this on the internet, but I don't like it. And so therefore, I feel like I need to release this. I wouldn't be surprised if I release this video and it gets 200 views and no press outlets pick it up, and that's the end of that. And I'm seen as a clout chaser for the rest of my life.
I feel like if anybody watched this,
yeah, well, you continuously do things that reinforce that you were a clout chaser. So
this video in good faith, they would have like turned it off after you showed the emails. They would have gotten bored instantaneously, bro. I don't understand. I don't think that he's a clout chaser. I think he's a money chaser, because like if he was a clout chaser, he would have something of like value, like you know what I mean? If he was trying to stir up controversy for money, or excuse me, for like attention, he would need something to have attention for, like a photography thing. But he doesn't even care. He doesn't even do photography.
Well, I guess he's trying to push his YouTube channel
anymore. He just wants a fucking payday. He's lazy.
But at 20
Same.
Years old, I need to know that I put my best effort in to save my career. And I'm extremely grateful now that this is getting press and I'm being threatened that people are willing to represent me.
Threatened. You're getting threatened by some kids. Shut up.
Felt amazing to have.
Oh, I think he's talking about being threatened by Charlie D'Amelio's legal team or whatever.
Have my work wanted. But it's frustrating to be so small that I have no power to get paid for it. I would like to confirm that
again, they had rights to your photos, so you got paid in the form of a shout out on Instagram. They even put it in the book. So the fact that they put his name in the book suggested to me that the legal team and everything went over the entire situation, and they said, okay, it looks like we had a set contract that you have to shout this person out anytime that you use their images. He's probably not showing like the actual agreement beforehand, because like anybody in there, obviously you agree, you set terms before pictures. The email he showed us was after pictures were taken. That's not part of the contract. The work was already done. You don't get to change the fucking contract after you agreed to do work for a particular thing. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Okay? This isn't a McDonald's drive-thru where you get to make your order and then you get to the fucking thing and be like, by the way, can I have 18 more sauces? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's a little excessive, 18 sauces. Personally, I think 1 sauce per 10 nuggets is reasonable. Okay? You set a contract. They paid you. They set an agreement of payment, which was like a shout out to your page that is completely inactive because you don't like, you apparently are no longer a photographer. And that's your fucking problem. But it seems like Mama Gut says, this is a good point, he's in a tough monetary spot because like you had a lot of surgeries, and he's a child, so he thinks he's entitled to money because he took a picture on his camera he probably got for a Christmas gift for some girl overvalued in society. Oh, so that's pretty based. Is that based Mama Gut from 2 years ago? Holy shit! Holy fuck! Hold on, I'm gonna put this in here. Look at this. This is fucking brutal. Jesus. Oh, I think it is. I think it is. Look at this. This is when she was on Romaboki. He's in a tough monetary spot, and he's a child, so he thinks he's entitled to money because he took a picture on his camera he probably got for Christmas gift for some girl overvalued. Wait, gift for some girl overvalued in society? That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, 1 sauce per 10 nuggets, dude. You should fucking monitor your sauce usage, pussy. Christ. Oh, my God. That was funny. That was just too. Jesus, my wife's always been a fucking pistol, dude. Jesus Christ, fucking, that was fucked up. That was fucked up. It's kind of true though. I feel like that was based as fuck. Based as a frick. Based.
My complaint is not with Charlie. It was amazing to see my work in a book published to the masses.
Oh, you took a picture, come on.
And whoever put it together gave me photo credit, and I'm thankful for that. My frustration is that the media conglomerate of the
dude. The media conglomerate.
D'Amelio team did not honor the previous agreement that we had.
There was no previous agreement, dog.
Didn't call, they didn't ask, and they certainly
They didn't kiss me on the lips. Good night.
Didn't pay me for my work. If I were a more established photographer, they wouldn't do that.
If you were a more established photographer, then they would have still done it. If you were a more established photographer, you'd be making money doing photography, but you're not.
That's true.
Because like you gave up.
That's
also
also
to multiple
true.
people in photography, and they agreed that it wasn't right. But
What people did you speak to in photography? What the hell does that mean?
But it would not be smart to have a legal empire try to take me down for everything I've earned in my 20 years. I repeatedly reached.
You've earned nothing. You're a 20-year-old. Like, dude, 20-year-olds haven't earned anything. Like, let's be honest.
Pretty based.
Not in the first world.
Pretty
you didn't earn
based,
shit.
dude. Oh shit! In the first world, we're getting fucking. Whoa,
it was my contact with them when I was working, trying to regain some sort of contact. And over time, with no response, it bugs me. The people who are in charge of photo rights couldn't be bothered with me until I tweeted and it ticked them off. All it would have taken was...
It's because you're in the wrong, and there's no reason that they would respond to you because nobody cares until they'd start caring for no reason.
A simple courtesy. Hey, we're going to publish this book of Charlie, and we would like to use your photos.
They already have the rights to the photos. Why would they give you this courtesy?
Money for the work you put in. Sign here. Thanks, bye. We're not going to ever talk to you again, but at least we reached out to you for the photos. So it makes me think I can't be the only person that this has happened to. Choose small-time artists and photographers.
Oh, stop. Now the narrative is that he's not...
Oh, yeah. This guy, the D'Amelio team are serial predators going after people, stealing their work. Of course.
The only victim of the Charlie team. Shut up. You're such a...
Guys, come forward. We must cancel Charlie Dominguez.
Loser, bro. Oh my god.
Photographers, so you don't have to pay them because they can't afford to fight you. I honestly...
That's nothing to do with it. You have no contract. You have no legal standing, you fucking dolt. What are you talking about? Bro, you want to know what they would have done if they had to have actually paid you? They would have just not used your pictures. Whether you want to hear this or not, your pictures are so irrelevant to to that book. Those were throwaways.
Oh, they're actually the best pictures. What is this guy talking about? What an idiot.
They could have done anything else. That's it. They could have went to the spots that they were at and retook the pictures. It doesn't even matter. Like, it's nothing. Your pictures didn't do anything for it. Like they didn't go, oh, like yeah. If they didn't think that they had a like a sound legal right to use the photos without paying, they just wouldn't have used those photos. They obviously credited you, which means that they knew about a contract and they upheld the actual legal standing of the contract. If you think that a bunch of like people, like a team, like they have lawyers on hand, do you think that they didn't talk to them first and be like, hey, what do you think about that? Oh yeah, that's fully within our contract, just post it. You're just being dumb.
I really don't know, but I hope that's not how it goes.
Hey, shut up. Trendsetter, Papa Gut. You've heard of React Inception. Now you're witnessing React Incest. I don't think this is React Incest. This is like React masturbation because I'm reacting to myself.
I feel powerless.
Good.
And when it's me,
That's
a
pretty much what it
20-year-old
is.
from Maine, fighting against a big
From Maine? Oh, that explains it. Everyone from Maine is a fucking asshole.
media conglomerate with managers and lawyers, PR people, and so much more. That's all I feel. Powerless.
Good. Incredible stuff. I don't care. Good ending. That's the good ending, guys. Okay. Well, there you go.